overnight cues impact our own markets. We have our research team joining in with how the trade setup looks like and the stocks that are likely to be in the news today. First up, Vamakshi joins in to tell us all the market cues that you need to watch out for. Vamakshi, good morning. What's the setup looking like today?
Well, good morning, Hormaz. Yes, it's been a dream run for the benchmark indices, Nifty, sensex, as well as the broader mid-cap index closed at a fresh record high yesterday. In fact, Nifty saw an uptick of 0.4% and in fact managed to post a record close for the fourth straight session. Trading range, however, narrowed further to 80 points. Nifty Bank, on the other hand, after a subdued start, managed to eke out gains of nearly 1%. ICICI Bank and HDFC Bank, in fact, were some of the top contributors to Nifty. The broader indices continue to outperform the benchmark indices, with Nifty mid-cap posting gains of 0.5% and Nifty small-cap rising by almost 1%. As far as some specific sectors are concerned, Nifty Realty continues to be the top sectoral gainer yesterday. It was the top sectoral gainer over the course of the last week, and in fact, defense stocks also continued their rally. HAL, Paris Defense, Mascow Dock, as well as Cochin Shipyard, all of these counters were soaring in the trading session yesterday. Now, moving on to the US markets, subdued trading was observed, and that was mainly on account of softer than expected US retail data. S&P and S&P 500 as well as Nasdaq continued to hit fresh record highs, and this is after Nvidia overtook Microsoft to be the world's most valuable company. So overall, it's a decently positive handover coming in from the global markets. The GIFT Nifty too is indicating a positive start to the market, but it is important to watch out for particular counters today. Block deals are expected to happen in Indus Tower, Gland Pharma, ZF Commercial. Fertilizer stocks are also expected to be in focus because the Fitment Committee has recommended the group of ministers to consider a proposal to reduce GST on the fertilizers. And lastly, keep an eye out on DEE Development Engineers as well as Acme Fintrade India, because the IPOs are opening for subscription today.
IPOs, block deals, it promises to be an action-packed day. Vamakshi, thanks a lot for that update. Now over to Upasana, who will list out the stocks that you need to watch out for in today's session. Upasana, good morning.
Good morning. First up, let me start with Zee Entertainment. Rohit Kumar Gupta steps down as the CFO of the company, and board considered and approved to promote Mukund Galgali as an active CFO of the company. Next up is Prestige Estates, the company to consider fundraising via QIPs on 21st of June to consider monetization of assets in the hospitality segment by way of issue of shares. Next up is Ami Organics. The QIP issue opens and the floor price is set at rupees 1228 per share. Company seeks to raise almost 500 crores via this QIP route. Next up is Bharat Forge, the company to make additional investment of $40 million in its wholly owned subsidiary, that is Bharat Forge Aluminium USA. Next up is Sona BLW Precision. Even this stock will be in focus as the company gets PLI certification under PLI Auto for its traction motor for electric three-wheelers. Next up is NetWeb Technologies. It launches a new AMD-based Make in India server for data centers, AI systems. Craftsman Automation will also be in focus as the company launches 1200 crore QIP and sets the floor price at rupees 4,426. According to sources, tell CNBC-TV18 that the inductive price is at 4,400 per share, which is at a discount of 7.7%. Now, in terms of block deal, a lot of block deals expected today. Indus Tower, Gland Pharma and ZF Commercial. Bloomberg on Gland Pharma. The Gland Pharma Industrial PT is likely to sell 5% equity in the company. Next up is Indus Towers. According to sources, Indus Tower block is launched and Vodafone Group is likely to sell 9.94% equity at 310 to 341 per share. And lastly, ZF Commercial, according to sources, WAPCO Asia is likely to sell 5% equity of ZF Commercial Systems India via block deal.
Upasana, thanks a lot for that. And Upasana, as was just highlighting the Indus Towers block deal that is likely to take place today. And now the sources have told us that Vodafone has upsized the block to 18% now. So that is going to be the block deal that will take place today in Indus Towers. Remember, Vodafone planned to sell shares of up to 1.1 billion earlier. Now they've upsized it to 1.8 billion. So we'll keep an eye out on that as well. The time for a short break here on Power Breakfast. Up next.